Hi guys, welcome to my first video. I have so many of these that I want to do, so hopefully I'll get better pretty quickly, but bear with me for now. So today I want to show you guys how to make this little Animal Crossing leaf. I'm going to put it on a pin. It's not on anything right now, but I'm going to put it on a pin, and that way I can move it around and pin it to whatever I want. But you could also make it into a patch to stick to something permanently, or sew it onto something, or you could tie a string to it and make it into a bookmark. I don't know. Okay, so what you're gonna need is the template, which there's gonna be a link to in the description, so you can print that up, so you don't have to draw your own. You'll need green embroidery floss that matches whatever shade of green felt you're using, a sharp needle, and I have a couple different colors of green here. I'm going to use this one again because this is what I used for the first one. And I like the embroidery floss to be a little bit darker so you can see, you know, the details on the leaf. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is cut out your felt. You can pin this. You can draw around it with a disappearing ink marker. I got this at Walmart and I think it was like $2. Or the other thing you can do is trace it onto freezer paper, and you can actually iron the freezer paper onto your felt and cut it out that way, and then just peel the freezer paper right off. It's a really cool trick. The only thing I would be careful of is if you're using all acrylic craft felt, it might melt your felt if you iron it, and you don't want that. It's a mess. I am using a wool blend felt. I don't remember for sure exactly where this one is from, but my favorite place to get wool blend felt is Benzie's Design, and I can link that in the description as well. So for this video, I am gonna trace around this, and you need to cut 2 of these. And this marker will just disappear within a day or so. So I usually just trace 1 and then layer it on top of the other one. Like this. You just want to make sure that you use really sharp scissors if possible, because you want the edges to look nice and clean. I always cut up the outside first, and then go back to do the little half circle part there. Probably pin these together and make it a little bit cleaner. Okay, so now that we have it all cut out, the next thing that you're gonna do is take the top leaf and you can set this one on top of it to try to trace it. I just like to look at it. So just to trace this little line here. It doesn't have to be anything too fancy. It's gonna look good. Either way. Because we're gonna embroider this part. Okay, so to embroider the veins on the leaf, you're gonna use 2 strands of embroidery floss. I'm gonna tie a knot here at one end. Tie it a couple times so it doesn't go through. And trim off the end. Thread your needle. Okay, Okay, so I'm gonna go over this with stem stitch. If you've never done embroidery before, stem stitch is really easy. It's gonna just make it a thicker line. So go down. You want your stitches to be, you don't have to make them super duper tiny, but let's see if that's focused in on that. Why is it not? Okay, so out of here. So see how I came up, there we go. See how I came up right kind of on the side, middle of the side of this stitch, and I go down again. You're just gonna kind of have like a little bit of overlap there to your stitches. And if you've done stem stitch before, I apologize for my terrible description. It gives it a little bit more definition. If you don't want to do stem stitch, you can just do a running stitch, and that is fine too. Or a back stitch. I don't know which one I mean. The one that's just stitches in a line. Okay, whoa. All right, so you've got that kind of main vein and down the middle, and then I just did 2 little stitches for each of the little ones coming off of the main part. Does not have to be perfect. Okay, that's clearly not perfect. And I just hopped up here and did a couple more. Almost there, look at that. I'm sorry this keeps going out of focus. I'll figure that out. Okay, we're almost done with our embroidery part. Okay, so there you have that stitched on there. In the back here, you can trim that a little shorter and tie a knot. I like to tie it a couple times just to make sure it's not going to go anywhere. All right, and then trim that. Okay, so for the final, that guy's not, there we go. Let me clean this one up a tiny bit so it's, yeah. Okay, so for the last thing that we're gonna do, you can pin this, probably should if it's your first time doing this. I'm gonna take a shortcut here and just use my extra needle to hold the 2 pieces together. And then you're gonna want, this time, we're gonna get our embroidery floss again, and this time you just want 1 strand. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is tie a knot in the end again, a couple times, a couple extra times maybe, because we only have 1 strand, not 2, so it's not quite as thick. You can just hopefully do a better job tying knots than me. All right. So now we're going to blanket stitch around the outside of the two leaves together. And that's going to finish the edge. It's going to make a cute finished edge, and also, you know, it'll have the two pieces, so it'll be a little thicker. So I'm going to start probably right here at the base of the leaf. I like to start on the inside to make that knot stay there, just anchor it inside. Okay, so come up, just make sure you're getting all your felt there, but come up just a little bit inside like that. And as you come up, you, instead of pulling this, just pulling this, that would be a whip stitch. You're gonna put your needle through it. So as you pull, it's gonna catch. Let's see if I can. There. You'll see, you'll get a better idea as I go. I'm gonna start by going around, no, I'm gonna go around the leaf first. Okay. So I like to do these pretty small and pretty close together, so it keeps it neat and tidy and gives it a nice even edge. Sometimes your thread will catch like that on itself, and you gotta, there we go. Okay, so really I'm just gonna keep blanket stitching all the way around my leaf, but you can see how the edge looks. It's gonna look like this when you're finished, all the way around. So just keep going. So now when I've gone all the way around with blanket stitch, and you can see not, my stitches aren't all perfect. That's okay. Now what I like to do to finish it off is to just run my thread through the middle a couple of times in a couple different directions, since you can't really tie this off very easily. So I just kind of go back and forth 3 or 4 times. Snip. Sorry, I've had a lot of coffee today. My hands are a little shaky. And there you go. I'm actually thinking of turning this one into a necklace, because I think that would be so cute. Yeah, I hope you guys had fun, and if you have any questions, be sure to let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks.